want to try to find some people that this is their livelihood. They sell plants, they sell wares, maybe they whittle things out of wood, whatever it might be. They make a full living off their homestead, off of farming, whatever it is, but that this is their full employment. And I want to interview them and find out the top 3 things that they think it takes to be a successful entrepreneur. Hi you guys, who are you and what are you doing?
My name is Kevin.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are Living Traditions Homestead.
Awesome.
And we are full-time homesteaders here in the Missouri Ozarks.
And what do you do as homesteaders?
What don't you do as homesteaders? We do everything, but we first supply food for our family, take care of the needs of our family, and then we make a living by selling excess things that we don't use for our family and some little side things online.
Right on, good on you. Okay, what are 3 of the top things you think it takes to have your own business successfully?
I think the first thing is to do lots of planning. Make sure you know what you're getting into, plan ahead financially and through the skills that you're going to need. Keep at it. Make sure that you're working just as hard for yourself as you would have for someone else.
So you can't have your own business and then just decide to be lazy?
No. We work harder now than we ever did when we had corporate desk jobs.
Okay.
And then just stick with it. Just don't expect it to happen overnight, and don't expect that all of a sudden all these people are going to love you and know what you're doing or necessarily understand why.
Right on, right on.
We've had so many crazy things come up on our homestead that we didn't anticipate.
Yeah. The first month that we had our homestead, we realized that our septic system vented back into the house.
Ouch.
We realized that there were several big animals trapped under the house that subsequently died in the ductwork. We realized that there were termites. This is all within the first month. We realized there were termites. We realized
that mice had been living in the house prior to us moving in.
Much longer than we did.
Yes.
So you at this point a lot of people would have just given up.
Yes.
But you didn't give up.
No.
You chose to persevere.
Absolutely.
There you go.
It's worth all of it.
It's worth it. Right on. Cool hanging out with you here at Baker Creek, and really glad we ran into you.
Thank you. Good seeing you.
All right, we bumped into another business owner, entrepreneur here at Baker Creek. And so who are you and what are you doing?
My name is John Holsty, and my wife Melanie and I, we've got the Growling Chicken Farm.
Nice.
Mountain Grove, Missouri.
Very
We sell
cool.
Dexter beef. She's got tea. She's got all sorts of loose teas. Some of it she blends herself. We've got some garden wares here, plant totes, seed trays, quite a few different ventures here.
Very neat, very neat. Okay, so what would you say are the top 3 things necessary for a person to own a successful business of their own?
Work ethic, number 1.
Work
You've got to, in the bad days and the good days, be there and try. If you're not in touch with your creator, things are going to go badly. So favor from the Almighty. And just tenacity, That's really the difference from all the books I've read. Those who make it and those who don't are the ones who stick it out,
Perseverance. Perseverance. Very cool. Very cool. Any advice for somebody who's just thinking about maybe producing some of their own food, just thinking about starting their own business? Any advice you would give them?
Jump in with both feet. It's satisfying. It's good to get back in touch with the land, with animals, just the creation itself.
Very cool.
It's good for the soul.
Yes, amen. Good stuff. Right on. Thank you very much. Awesome running into you here at Baker Creek. Here's the Baker Creek Seed Store. This is the main store that's open almost year-round. Actually, I think it is open year-round. And they specialize in heirloom seeds and plants. Blacksmithing at Baker Creek. Here's another one of the awesome guys that we ran into here at the Baker Creek Seed Festival. And who are you and what do you do?
My name is Matthias Penn, and I primarily am known for my blacksmithing. And I've been demonstrating blacksmithing and making custom ironwork for folks here at Baker Creek for about 10 years now.
And Matthias does great work, and he's actually taught my son how to do blacksmithing, and he loves it. Do you do anything else other than blacksmithing?
I do. Though I'm primarily known for blacksmithing, I do some carpentry work as well. I volunteer for a fire department, doing first responding for them, and a number of other things, but I really enjoy my passion as far as trades and crafts go would be gardening.
Right on.
Gardening and farming. So
very cool.
I enjoy that as well.
And what do you think are the 3 most important things for having your own successful business?
I would say the 3 most important things would be, 1, having realistic expectations. To not expect to make your living off it right away. So for me, going into blacksmithing, I didn't expect to make a living right away. I knew there'd be a number of years before it would be a substantial amount of money that I could earn. So having realistic expectations. Another would be doing something you love.
Yes.
Which I really enjoy blacksmithing, but I love people. And so working with people in what I do, making custom ironwork for them, and that interaction to make custom ironwork for people, I really enjoy.
Nice.
And one more would be to learn from a good teacher. I think I've had some really good teachers that I've learned from, and pretty much any entrepreneur or business, you can also learn from good teachers. And so I would say those are some important things.
Right on.
For the benefit.
Any advice you would give to somebody who's thinking about starting their own business?
Look what people need and how you can meet that need. And I noticed, when I was interested in blacksmithing first about 14 years ago, that there wasn't any other blacksmiths around. And so that was something that I felt I could fill that void. And so find a void and see how you can fill it.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Matthias.
You're welcome.
Sure appreciate it. Operate with Doug and Stacy, and I wanted to know from Doug what it is they think are the 3 most important things for being an entrepreneur and being successful at it.
An entrepreneur in what sense? Are we talking about YouTube?
Having your own business.
Just your own business in general?
So you're not working for the man.
Right. So there's a lot more responsibility, obviously, that comes with being an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah.
Because the buck stops with you, literally. I mean, you have to get the business, you have to maintain the business, and then you have to troubleshoot, and then you have to, watch over your employees. So
you got to figure it all out.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people aren't cut out to actually be entrepreneurs or own their own business. It's just not in their DNA. So if you find yourself wanting to do that, then you'll need to make sure that that's what you're going to like to do, right? If you're a person who strives to be like in management at your present job, or you like to take on more responsibilities, then you might be a good fit for being an entrepreneur. But if you're not, and you're more of like a task-oriented person where someone gives you the task and then you tackle it, you might be better off. And it's not a bad thing not being an entrepreneur.
So number 1, find what you like.
Yeah.
Do what you like, right? Number 2 would be okay with being the end-all be-all guy, the guy who's in charge, the guy who has the authority. What would you say number 3 is?
Just to go back to number one, is when you find something that you love to do, you'll never work a day in your life. So if you're passionate about it, that's going to show also in your work, which is going to create more success.
Find your passion.
That's right.
Find your passion.
Find your passion.
Okay, Doug, you are how far into this off-grid homesteading thing? How far into it are you? How long have you been doing it?
Like 6 years, we've been living off-grid, no electricity, on our homestead, raising animals, growing our own food as much as we can, and we've enjoyed every step of the way.
Have you ever wanted to quit any aspect of it?
No, actually want to get deeper into it.
There we go.
So we see all the value and benefits of, can you believe a YouTube family just walked in front of our camera?
Really?
Yeah. And we want to get even more benefits, and we see what they are, and we want to just continue on what we're doing, because we know what we're doing is working for our health and for our life and longevity.
So you quit alpacas?
Yeah. Because that was the wife's idea. Sometimes you have to humor the wife. So I did, but it didn't work out. And she saw that. It was plain as day. And then we got rid of them. But we did try alpacas. And you guys, there's nothing wrong with trying and failing, right? Because if you don't try, you'll never know. So we gave it a shot. It just wasn't working out for us as far as what we like to do on our homestead. And that's why we turned away from raising alpacas.
It didn't fit your plans, your goals, and your passion.
Right.
So if you find something that doesn't fit your plan, your goal, your passions, then do away with it and find something else that does.
Yeah, because if you keep sticking with it and you think you're going to make yourself
persevere through it,
yeah, it's not going to work out for you. And then in the end, you're just going to waste a lot of time and effort. And then in the end result is still the same as failure.
Same thing happened with us with goats.
Yeah.
Us and goats did not get along. We found that out when my wife caught me wanting to kill the goat. She said, "No, it's papered. Don't kill it." Like, well, they gotta go.
Yeah,
They just gotta go.
we knew right up front we weren't going to do goats. That's why we went with sheep. Sheep are easy keepers. They don't challenge the fence as much, and they just turn out to be a better fit for us at our homestead.
Words of inspiration for somebody who's just thinking about producing some of their own food. Tell me.
I would tell you guys to just do what you can where you are. Wherever you're at watching this video right now, start with whatever you can, even if it's a small container garden, even if it's a long container, or you can build something on your patio, or if you have a backyard, you can sequester it and build and get your soil ready to start planting there. Start where you are, do what you can where you are, and then grow from there.
Right on. Right on.
It's great to meet you guys coming out to the conference. He has a great family. His kids are very respectful. And we came up with a little shirt slogan. Maybe he'll share that with you guys on a future video.
Right on. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share.
Out.